Hey guys, welcome back. It is Sheila from Positive Changes, and today it is time to do our budget, and it is week 2 of the pay period. If you saw my budget last week, this is what I budgeted just on the weekly basis. These have all cleared the bank, so I've yet I don't need to do anything more with it. I just need to fill in my actuals, which I'll do off camera. But I shared with you my variable expenses for food, household, prescriptions, gas, spending money for me and my husband, as well as our savings and medical bill that I had budgeted for. But all of these variable expenses and savings, I do those, like I split those between the 2 weeks. So this is for week 1. And then what we're going to work on today is week 2 of the pay period. And it is the very last pay period of the month. So I did budget for just a little bit less than I normally do this time around. Just because we did most of our bulk shopping last week, and we might not have to spend so much this week, just maybe a few odds and ends, maybe, replenish some necessities like milk and eggs, things like that. And if you notice here, I've got C's next to most of these, but I have a D next to the gas. That is always a digital transaction that I do. I like to pay at the pump with my card. And so, but whenever I'm budgeting, I always figure it in with all of this. So let's calculate. I should have about $200, and I brought my calculator over here. So let's make sure everything's still in frame. Let's calculate everything except for this gas. Okay. So 130, oops, let me zero it out. 130 plus 40 plus 10 for the prescriptions. We're not counting the gas. And then I'm figuring in 10 for my husband and 10 for me. And that comes up to 200. Now, you may notice I don't have anything budgeted for savings challenges. That's because the next savings challenge is actually the beginning of next month. And next Saturday, for Savings Saturday, we're going to take all of the money that we have saved throughout the month of January, the savings challenges that we've been able to complete, which you will notice that it was last week we completed Build Your Community, we completed at the mall, all of the stores at the mall. So I'm going to classify each one of those stores as an individual savings challenge. So we'll have quite a bit to deal with next week, and we're going to reallocate all of those. So whatever I have for this will come out of whatever's left of our food spending or household spending, and that will probably go towards Tiny Tuesday, which is something that you will have already seen a couple of days ago. But because I'm recording this budgeting video before I did my Tiny Tuesday. Anyway, so we have $200. I went to the bank and I got that money out of the bank. So here it is. Let's count this all up. I think it's all in 20s. And of course, I have to figure in some of these as 10. So we'll make it work. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So we have the $200 here. And this out. Oops, so sorry. I didn't mean to make a big noise. So here is my wallet. I've shown this to you before. I do have a couple of receipts I need to get documented on my expense tracker and scanned into Fetch. I think I will leave, if I have the code, I'll leave the code down in the description below. if you want to start Fetch as well. I have a Fetch code that we can earn some points on that. But anyway, I've got my envelopes. However, I showed these to you last week. See how kind of warped and wavy they are? I love these. They are so cute and adorable, but they are just really, really wavy, and I'm thinking about repurposing these in my binders instead of my wallet. However, if you saw Monday's live stream, I did an unboxing of some Happy Mail that I received. It was an order that I had ordered from Chrissy at the Mom Life Co., but apparently I had won a giveaway challenge or some sort of giveaway that she did, and I had forgotten all about it. I wasn't expecting such a big thing. But these are the things that I did order from her, is these envelopes. And if you can see that they all have these little tabs at the top. Well, I made my own little labels for the tabs, and I thought we could exchange these envelopes with these. So, let's set that over there. Let's scoot. Let's see. I'm trying to get things situated so that we can see. We can still see. Okay, I'm going to just move this out of the way. All right. My desk is still atrocious. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'll still be able to refer back to the figures. But I need a little room here on my desk so that I can work on this. But since today's budgeting workout is not very extensive, I thought I would go through this with you guys and switch out my envelopes in my wallet. Okay. Gotta love winter. Okay, let's set that money out of the way. All right. I think the first thing I want, everything wants to static electricity. Okay, the first thing I think I want is to keep these sort of like in the order that it's already in. Oh, come on now. So alrighty. So let's work on one at a time. So this one needs to be food. And everything is so static electricity. Everything wants to stick to my fingers. Alrighty. So let me flip it upside down because I'm going to need to see this edge. And I apologize if my head is getting in the way. Well, that's not right. Okay. All right. I think that's got it right there. All right. There we go. And I'm going to get my, let's see. I'm going to put this, I'll use the back of this. And try to cut this around here without cutting. Oh my, there we go. I'm starting to do it. All right, I am not good at this. Well, that did that. There we go. Almost got it. Well, not so good. I may have to use my scissors after all. Let's see if I can do it better with the scissors. Okay, that fixed that. Okay. All right. That's as good as I'm going to get it for right now. Okay. There we go. Oh, well. It is what it is. So let me come right back. Let me do the rest of these, and we will get them in our wallet. Okay. I've got all of them done. All of them done, except this last one. Oh, come on now. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go. Got it. I think it's got it. Yeah, it's good. I thought I could use my X-Acto knife, but it was not working. So I gotta use my scissors. And we've been making it work somewhat. Let's get this last one. The reason why I did it off camera, did most of these off camera, is when I'm really focused and concentrating on something, I go silent. And I don't like to go silent on my videos. I think I come across as being rather dumb. But then I'm not the most intelligent being in the world. Definitely not the sharpest knife in the drawer. But okay, one little. All right, I think that's got it. Okay. All right, we got all of those done. All right, so there we go. We've got all of our little new folders, new envelopes. Not folders. Oh my goodness, and I need $10 bills. I just now realized. I know where I can get some. Be right back. Okay, I found some tins. Put that over the side. There we go. I found some tins. Let's count this out to make sure we have $200 again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yep, we got $200 here. All right, so let's swap out our envelopes in our wallet. So, with groceries, I've just changed that out to be food because that'll cover for eating out as well as groceries. So, I don't have anything in here right at the moment, so we are sorting this out, and we're putting $130 into food. So I'm doing this on the 24th plus 130. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, and 30. Okay. So there is that. I'll just stick that in here. Put that in. Whoops. My money's upside down. Put that in there like so. All right. And there we go. First one in there. Now, shopping. That was what I was using for household. And here's my household card. And I have spent all of this. I didn't even write anything down. So 124, and we are putting in $40. So 20, 40. So there is that. That goes in like so. go. And then gas. It still has the $10 that we are allocating for. So we're just going to, yeah, say, let's just do this all over. Today is the 24th. I need to get a new pen. So plus 10. So we are currently with $10 in our gas. And this, I use prop money when I work with this particular envelope, just to give me a visual of how much I have in the budget for gas. Whenever I go to the pump, I do it all digitally. Oh, come on, get in there. All right, I'll get used to this eventually. There we go. Prescriptions. Okay. Now we have, looks like we have a little bit of money left over. So I'm going to keep, I think I'm going to keep that in here this time. So we have the $10. We're putting in another $10. Plus 10, which will put us at $20. So 5, 10, and 10 makes 20. Okay. Okay. Oh my. Oh no. Okay. I need to fix this. I'm glad I noticed this. Yeah, it's a little bit too wide. So I'm just going to trim it off like here. Right here, right now. Okay. So there we go. Let's try this again. Come on, get in there. Like I said, I'm not used to the top loading envelopes, so for the first two, for the first ones to go through really easy. Oh boy, that's still a little bit too wide. Can you see that? Yeah, I've got it pushed over as far as it'll go, and it's still a bit too wide. It's still a smidgen too wide. Oh boy. All right, let's trim this up. All right, it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Oops, what else did I put in right? There we go. Okay. I know, it's crazy. All right, self-care. I do have a self-care envelope, but there is nothing in it, and I did not allocate anything for it. So we have this in here in the event that we will need it. So, and I can already tell this is going to be a little bit too wide again. So we're just going to trim these edges off. Okay. Okay. We don't have anything in here as of right now. Okay. Now I'm getting rid of this credit card. I never even use this envelope. I may use that in like a long-term sinking fund or something like that. And then oopsie, I don't have a little budget card for it, but this is going to take the place of, oh, I do. It's here. Miscellaneous. Oopsie. I did my own little oopsie by not noticing. And this is still too wide too. So trim these up. I'm sorry if this is getting boring, but that's just part of budgeting and cash stuffing. this is what we do. And I thought I'd bring you along while I get this set up and failing miserably in the process. Alrighty. So there we go. And then we've got my husband's card. Okay. I'm going to, this is whenever he wants me to use it. Like if we're going someplace and he wants me to hold on to it, I've got it in my wallet. Okay. But then these last two, one is for him and one is for me. I try not to spend my cash, so I have it in this binder right now. And I'm in the process of redoing all of my binders. Okay, here is for him. So we'll put in $10 in his envelope. And I'm going to put $10 in my envelope. And there we go. Whoops. So we are going to try to save some money. Well, we're in the process of doing that anyway. There is all of these. Boy, these are noisy. I apologize. But there we go. There we go. We got all of those exchanged out of the wallet. And there we go. Now this is what my wallet looks like. Instead of being this warpy mess, it's nice and clean. They're all labeled where I can go right to my envelope for my prescriptions. Before, whenever I was hunting for them, I would have to flip to try to find the envelope I was looking for. Now, with them all labeled nicely here at the top, I can find everything really nice and easy. So there we go, guys. I thank you so much. I'm sorry that I was going to try to make this as a short video, but I ended up waffling quite a bit, and you know, I got these on there and now it looks so much neater in my wallet, and it's so streamlined. Look how little kind of thin. Before, let me show you these. This is what it looked like before. How bulky just the envelopes by themselves were. Okay. And now, whoops. And now look at it now. How much more streamlined it looks. I like it. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you next time for our budgeting. Bye, guys.